guess. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock.
I think I'll go for a swim.
For the price, I expected a lot.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. On second thought, what's your order? This is the ante up, all right, but we don't serve drinks. Hate to break it to you, but try Yvonne upstairs if you're looking for a swill. No, I don't have any... This here's the ante up. Toss ball, autoloader races. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then
Hey there, Exterminator. Glad you showed up to take care of those mantis swarms.
Que eu tenho aqui. Erros despercebidos. Sanjar acredita que Catherine saber o local da operação de operação dessa outra corporação. Tá, e continua o espaço. Mas Catherine leve a senha que você encontrou no corpo da agente Sublight para Catherine de Ribeirona. Não será realizado somente após a recuperar a senha perdida. Lilian não tem notícias recentes do agente dela em Agristar. Recupere a informação que ela guarda sobre o local de salvamento e entregue a Marlin. Antediluviano.
Not now, you jinx my luck.
They'll never see us.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story? Bagged another one, did he? The ante-up's downstairs, and they don't serve drinks. Here, have a pity swill, on me. Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fall. If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight, I suggest you follow up with her. Let me just stop you right there, stranger. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand? More than you can afford at this time. You look poor. So, what's your story?
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every
Grossa.
60-pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? I'm half listening. Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the Northern Bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. And I'll thank you kindly for it. Funny, you don't look like one of Lilia's. Sure sound the part, though. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her, not me. Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck-ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction. So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. Meaning safe for me and my crew. Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is, but it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board. So hold your thrust. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Ellie. Nokia.
And will again. We ought to be taking any
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibility.
cruiser for ships.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to... The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Well, I haven't seen the system, but I feel...
I'll just bet you can. Men of the cloth never do cease to amaze me. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lily, I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bait. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular... There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly. And hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do. If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pig. Doctor, if you find... It'll be more than good when you... Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the Dry Goods and Sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select. May luck be with you. How's Clive? Won't pretend I'm not this... Maybe a handful of bits will spur you into quicker action. What about it? Aside from the fact that I can smell it all the way from here. You mean you can't just follow this once you're clear of the bridge? Sure, weren't no skin off my nose. Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem. That Dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter. The VIP room's charged by the night. But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment. Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder. How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards. Sure.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
Efficient, clever, ruthless. I like her.
Where the fuck I am? Where am I? Ribeirona é aqui. Let's go, let's take this motherfucker out. Let's take him down. Let's take him down. Let's take him down. Antes estava trancado aqui.
This is Rizzo's lab, all right? Place has more dust than sweetener now.
Finalize a falível.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized. Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a pyropriming weapons. Executive level password accepted. As identification according to employee ID be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution at a product.
Need to do the leadership.
authorized terminal within the lab.
Watch out. Someone's moving around the place. Our skills are unrivaled.
I usually just kick him down.
The hell? Alright, but how do I use it? This is it, right? How do I choose? I don't know. Deixa eu ver. Configuração, controle.
Nice work, Captain.
raio o N faz?
This is the part where I take over, Captain. Do not fret. I've been cracking systems like these for years.
Tá.
I do so love when you jest with me. Aha! Got it. Easy as mock apple pie. You can say that again. Except for the last part.
What do we do here? Nothing. Raio, controle mental. I don't know what happened. Eu só corri. Tinha alguém morrendo ali. Ai, não gosto dessa arma, que ela é ruim de pegar o Brigadelos. Não tem mais nada pra fazer em Cascadia. Eu tinha, no meio do caminho, uma missão secundária para fazer. Esta aqui, Cistoporco. Ah, tenho que invadir e matar o cara, o Clive. Vamos matar o Clive. Será que eu chego com tudo? Tinha uma entrada por aqui. Acho que é lá pela cachoeira, na verdade. É, aqui. Era só ter olhado o mapa antes, né? Será que eu posso... Se eu deitar esses caras na porrada... Bom, acho que eu não vou ter entrada. Ou será que eu tenho? Vamos ver. Ah, cara.
Oh, no. No. No, no.
I could spend hours. So, tell me what's on your mind.
What's up?
CP Cistoporco.
Unexpected. Processing.
acredito que dá pra fazer isso no Shield.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration. Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing some time. I do own a factory known for specialized. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perished. So,
Captain, I would caution that we tread carefully through the remaining...
while I approve of your associate's cautious nature, let us move forward with the present proceedings. By sublight, you mean... Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head? You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level? The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up. You think to blackmail me? Try it. The king will grind you. For true? You figure she will appreciate? However, I remain unconvinced she could provide the means to make the association worth my while. If you ain't noticed, I'm doing swell. Ah, but Catherine would admire a man of my very. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even... Do not push me. I am not one to suffer insults. Tell Catherine she is permitted to dump the bodies each and every Tuesday, precisely at 3 a.m.
Convencer a Catherine a trabalhar com Clive. Acho que vai ser difícil.
Why the disturbance? Piss, and I had hoped.
Returning fire!
Sorry, didn't know that you would heard it. Não sabia que você ia ouvir. Bonzão. Ouvidodo. O próximo eu posso simplesmente vir por aqui, né? Será? Agora eu tenho acesso completo à fábrica. Bom, 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 bom. Eu posso achar a chave do escritório do Clive.
My head down.
Onde está a chave do escritório do Clive? Onde está a chave do escritório do maluco? Será que tá só com ele mesmo? Posso matá-lo, né? Será que eu mato ou faço os dois viverem juntos? Bom, vou tentar fazer os dois trabalharem juntos. Vamos ver o que dá. Falando nisso, deixa eu falar pro cara que ele me deu um vale-bebida falso.
Okay, maybe my scheme wasn't so surefire due to a flaw in the delivery system.
You seen Arthur today?
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
How's Clive? Oh, this ought to be good. What does he mean to offer in exchange for his no account? True enough, I got bodies piling up. But if I take the factory, I don't need Clive. Point taken. Good help is hard to come by. Plus, Clive doesn't see... Still, you're asking me to walk away from easy money. So are a lot of things in life. And your point is? All right. Reckon I owe you a finder's fee. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here. Judging from the blood spatter on your shirt, I take it you visited my favorite cleaner? Sure.
Alright. Armas do vazio, erro despercebido, tipo de missão. Let's go. Ela aceitou, ela vai trabalhar com o cara. Ah, daí ele usa junto, entendi. Inalador.
up?
Nothing, sorry. Carajo.
Hello there. A word, if I may be so bold? Well now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But your name's Weston. Every once in a while, I care to purchase a thing or two?
Well, let's see what you got. Nada de bom. % de desconto. Então, quer dizer que essa arma, nossa, é muito cara. Thank you.
Looks like they were ambushed.
We ought to be quick about this.
Os contrabandistas, agora o pau vai pegar. Oh.
Stay back.
É o
I may be
Arthur.
wounded, but I'm still armed.
Ele que armou
How'd
as
you get
armas.
past my traps anyway? Just remember, I still got What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods, or Catherine had us making drops for some big shot client out here. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the... If they found us... Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it... If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath. Yeah, don't wait on me. I'll head back to Fallbrook in a spell.
What the... Isla... Dormi sem querer, what the fuck? É verdade, lá atrás eu tenho que descer.
Please, you don't have to do this. Look, I didn't mean what I said about your outfit. It's very fashionable, I swear.
As bystanders, does this make us complicit?
That's the last of them.
Cartão de acesso terminal de armas do laboratório da LDU. Vou só achar por aqui. O que eu peguei? Acesso terminal de armas LDU. Never much. Never too much. Recupere provas. Ok. Fogão da cupida na boneca. Marcha da maconha. Foda-se o Valdez, eu quero aumento. Tudo por bits. Alright then. What the hell is this? Arma de Cosma. O que ela faz? O desenvolvimento desta arma foi interrompida quando um dos cientistas que trabalhava nela foi morto. Saqueadores e a equipe percebeu. Cosma produzido. The fuck?
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
Well, I got nothing else to do. What else do I have to do? Ajude o informante a lidar. Sem facção. Volte pra Lilia. Certo sublime da vanguarda. Sem evidência da LDU. Se a prova de Sanjar precisa, volte a Sanjar com o cartucho. Tá. Aí agora eu consigo liberar o rádio pra gente usar no Diablo.
If I hear you say survival of the fittest one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
Be careful with your new Anyway, excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've...
You're getting ahead of...
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board.
You are?
But that's entirely the point. We've got to...
What about the folks out in the wilderness? Amber Heights, Fall...
My sincerest hope is for MSI to become a model for... But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course. That seems
It's actually...
Now I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UD? I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the... I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us. As you were.
Tá. Claro. Ela já arrumou ali?
Uhum.
Daqui a pouco eu vou também. Isso ainda é cedo? Yes, I did everything I could. Volte ao informante. Alright, I will. Hey yo! Let's get up. How do we do?
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence. Yes, indeed. But before we get down...
I'd say fairly
is that so? Oh, I believe it will. But the price I pay won't be to you. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments. First, I never leave the tower, no exceptions. And twofold, this is a multi-person endeavor. I need to be here to key in the sequence to the tower's system when it resets, or the calibration will fail. Normally I'd beg Nyoka to do the honors, but it appears she's following your lead now. It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here. Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
We're almost done. Let's finish this.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you. Have some information for me? I may have a secret. Ask me what you will. Give my regards to...
I saw it once.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower. There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
What in the... Captain, there's a fireball in the sky.
Black holes! Did you see that? Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I'd guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that?
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting?
Yes, but...
Hiram! Hiram, are you there?
Not without a physical contact waiver.
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons.
Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
Ah, I see you learned nothing while dealing with these buffoons.
We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module.
Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Energize a torre, ok. Fale com Phineas, ok. Veja onde a nave pousa. Recupere o módulo. Ok, cama de canídeo. Vamos recuperar. Lá. But... how?
Hey, I don't have time.
You were killing people from the IM.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
What was that?
Everyone all right?
Yes, we are. Yeah. dick. Jesus Christ, what was that? Sensational. Give me some. Porra.
Here they come!
Now that was a hunt. Captain, you sure know how to set a woman's heart to beating, that's for sure.
Nice demais.
That's the last of them.
Sensational.
Doubt there's anyone or anything alive in there to cause you any grief. Seems like I'd be more effective out here, watching for threats.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
Nave de comando LDU, RQLMK, Dynamic Canadian Briguento. Erro, a chave do Capitão Matsu está ativa, mas os sinais de vida dele não estão mais desconectados na ponte. Registrar a área do voo enquanto não está presente vibração da política da LDU. Projetar nave de comando no Capitão Matsu. Localizar o módulo de mira. Executar diagnóstico. Erro, a nave do Capitão foi removida. A chave, a hora atual é erro. Indica que o turno capitão ainda está em andamento, não compareceu seu de regulação. Contar o diagnóstico. Ligado, desligado. Tecnicamente funcional, incluindo o casco, não pergunte. Os parâmetros operacionais dessa nave, MK, blá 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 blá. O custo qualquer conserto necessário deu a avaliação dividida. Registros. Registros 2 de novembro de 2354. A engenheira-chefe está falando sobre um tal de desvio regulador reserva. Chico Show. O tradutor funcionar me retirar. Melhor ser preso que perder a força e ficar à deriva no espaço. Só espero que esse velho pássaro aguente a última viagem. Como é tão possível solicitar peças nessa forma esquecível pela lei? Minha engenheira-chefe não para de encher o saco para solicitar uma coisa, a empresa nem me responde. Mais um dia, mais uma nave que pousa na Terra 1. Não podemos derrubar. Perdi as contas. Do que adianta estarmos aqui se não temos reforços?
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Whoa. Sinjar Overhand.
What's up?
What the fuck?
Yes, you caught me. What's occupying?
E agora o que eu faço, guys? Vou dropar pro Sanjar, né? Ou será que eu pergunto pro maluco do Diablo? Uma boa, né? Vou perguntar o que ele acha. What just happened?
So much for peace and quiet. And I don't see an Instacar. Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the What about it? Is this... Next, you'll be asking me how I got the scar on my chin when I was 11. Most of it's underneath along my jaw, but yes, it seems to have faded. Moral of the story is... The board has a blockade of gunships that patrol Monarch. Not a ton, mind you, just enough to deter the masses. I am curious as to what downed it. A faulty part wouldn't be wholly unusual. The supply for new mechanicals is tight. Ugh, now I'll never sleep. Unsolved puzzles really torque my sprockets. If you find... Not surprising, replacement parts are rare, so the cost of even a simple repair can exceed an arm and a leg. I take it you investigated the wreckage? Don't guess the captain would have quite pegged the price of disrepair being the cost of their lives, but these things happen. A shame. I would have enjoyed investigating the mystery further. Not surprising, I take it you investigated the wreckage? Laid it all out. A shame. I would have enjoyed... I fear it's a sad day when you've resorted to asking me for advice. Sanjar's about as deadly as a spilled can of lead paint. If anyone's to aim a cannon at my face, I'd prefer it be him. But he'd never have the guts to defend Monarch if it came down to it. Graham's as likely to bomb Monarch as he is to protect it, down to the last dying man, woman, and sister-pig. As I'm not the one with access to the artillery cannon, I reckon the decision's ultimately up to you. I'm not sure anyone's accused me of being polite before. Besides, I know better by now than to think you'd go. I fear it's son, but great. As I'm not the one with I'm quite useful from time. I'm getting a headache behind my left temple. What? Sure.
Tá. Oh, shit. Yeah. Acho que eu vou dar pro Sanjar.
A vicar, huh? You a true believer, or do you just like the tides?
Why, that's borderline offensive, Ms. Remner.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship, I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts. Well, because the module controls the weapons systems. Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
The point is, this weapon system would be a powerful advantage, and we can't risk the Iconoclast getting it.
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
Ship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
I'm skeptical they'd care enough to wipe us out, but if they did, we wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh, you see our quandary then.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
Which is also why we can't let the Iconoclasts get them.
The board's own salvage and recovery clause 32B would say differently.
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Look, Celia, he's being funny again.
I don't think so.
Really? Huh? What is important is that there's a considerable distance between us and that ship, and most of it is inhabited by Marauders and Raptidons. Good, because we haven't a moment to lose. They're all mad! And what's more, they left us! I don't see any way for us to work together. Not this again.
Remember what we...
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a Mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish. Normally, I'd find this kind of talk from you quite Still, supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts. That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms. Any luck bringing the... I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay. That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape.
Agreed. This is mysterious, to say the least.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham. Ooh, that's very good. I could work on a brief, if you think it would help your case. Excellent! I'll get to it straight away. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrol.
Eu vou ter que falar com a Zora. Eu vou ver se a Zora quer ficar no comando, porque aquele cara é malucão.
May the eternal truth guide you.
The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module? Mount its guns to our walls or the walls of Stellar Bay. The board is coming, Captain, and these weapons will defend us from their blasphemies. I have faith in my people, Captain. The universe does too, else it would not have delivered us this opportunity. All right. Before all this, I was a writer for MSI's product catalog. It was the certainty with which I spun among the other cogs in their machine stifled creativity and personal growth. That came much later, after Sanjar had taken over. I'd known a little about philosophism on the freedom it teaches is the same freedom that... The gunship. Have you secured its targeting module? Mount its guns to our walls or the... Why wouldn't they? As we speak, our message assaults their population. Mount its guns to our walls or the... Yes. My, how we've grown.
Something on your mind, Captain? Too bad. Had I a reliable third party I could trust to set up a meet, maybe I'd consider it. With all the help you've done here, at first I thought it could have been you. But I can't trust you to think logically. Your priorities are skewed a bit too much like Graham's. For all I know, Sanjar's playing you to get to us and you can't see it. So no. In another life, maybe that could have worked out for all of us. In this one, we're going to war.
Why?
Hey.
Lady. Eu vou ter que dar pro Sanjar. I'm sorry, but...
Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway.
I could beat both of them.
The jawbone's connected to the neck bone.
E se eu matar ele?
Their death, our survival.
Guess I'm in charge now. Still trying to figure out what that means. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely not. With Graham gone, the Iconoclasts are on edge as it is. I don't need a riot on my hands. Hey, you've got the... Void.
No. Fucker. Começar aí, né? A negociar. Só se eu matar o Graham. Mas eu não vou matá-lo. No, I want. Eu vou dar pro Sanjar.
Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
Eu acho que daqui a gente
Any
vai ver o
luck
que
bringing the
acontece.
icon? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
Eu poderia ter tentado com ela antes, ela ter dito que não. Deixa eu ver. Yeah, I'll do it. Eu vou tentar com ela, vou falar com ela, ver se ela quer negociar, ela vai negar. Aí eu vou falar com o cara.
Something on your mind, Captain? Too bad. But I can't... So
Ela
no.
negou. Aí agora eu vou lá falar com o Sanjar. Deixa eu ver se talvez o Graham tenha algo a dizer. Eu tenho que escolher para qual dos dois eu vou dar o módulo. O módulo da nave. Eu acho que isso vai determinar muito o final.
The gunship. Have you...
Ainda não. Eu já decidi para quem eu vou dar. Pro Sanjar. Na verdade eu queria dar pra Zora, mas ela é meio maluca, né? Agora pensando bem. Então eu vou dar pro Sanjar mesmo. O Sanjar quer defender todo mundo, ele parece bonzinho, eu gosto dessa menina, da Cecília, Célia.
What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
The body returns to the universe from whence it came.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay.
Tá.
Well, aren't you unpredictable? It lends you a certain air of mystery. It's quite magnetic.
I wouldn't get excited just yet, sir. It looks like the Iconoclasts followed you. I have word they're gathering in the ruins outside of town.
I'm afraid we've got to fight them. They'd knock our walls down trying to get that module. It looks like this means... war.
He's right, sir. You don't sound very convincing.
Well, I didn't ask for a performance review, did I? I'll lock the south gate to keep them out. You'll have to approach from the north. Good luck.
Derrote os iconoclastas. Deixa eu dar uma olhada. Esse salvamento aqui... De um dia e 3 horas e 53 minutos. Ok.
Sorry. I'm not very good at rousing speeches.
Let's go!
Sounds like rat.
Oh, it does work.
Eu acabo com os iconoclastas mesmo, foda-se.
We need to push through and take that bridge.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years.
Somebody kill this asshole!
A fight!
Perfection! Welcome to the Iconoclast, asshole!
Everyone all right?
What was that?
That's the last of them. Quite an impressive display. That was the might of humanity.
This means they'll start rebuilding this place proper. I'm for it.
Tive que escolher, né? Pra quem que eu ia lutar, então. Eu acho que o Sanjar tinha bons motivos e eu tentei convencer o Graham a assumir a gente, ele não quis. Eu tentei falar com a Zora, ela também não quis. Então... é o que dava pra fazer. Sorry, girl. I did what I could. I could what I did.
wonder what secrets these ruins contain.
Don't bother knocking on any doors. If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire.
I like to fight. I like it.
Between you and me, Preacher, I don't think we can trust Sam.
On that point, we're in agreement.
I find myself marvel. Something vexing you,
Don't you think we can trust?
What?
Relaxa que a gente não... Eu perdi essa parte.
Is it true that manta queens devour their mates after copulation?
Yeah. Well, sort of.
You're back!
We did indeed.
I can't believe it! Not that I'm really surprised, but... well, maybe a little. You did it! I mean, we did it!
Oh, I certainly will. Between our reinstatement on the board and the gain of this ship, we'll usher in a...
That's a hefty promise. You've got Monarch's hopes up, Sanjar. Don't go messing this up like our last overlords did.
And perhaps in time, I can use my position on the board to turn things around for the rest of Halcyon.
You really mean that? Celia?
Already done.
Anyhow, thank you. And good luck to you.
What can I do for you? Quite well, actually. It's astounding how much our quality of life has improved without... Our residents are reporting increased productivity, and since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth.
Fale com Phineas. Ah, primeiro eu quero ir em Ribeirona. Tem um local lá que eu não entrei. Depois eu vou falar com Phineas. What just happened? Por que tá travado? What? What happened? Caralho. Oi, oi, ó. Tá travado, meu. What the fuck, bro?